Check it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're here for another episode of the Prostreet Let's Play, and today we are going to go ahead and customize this 350Z into a drift car. So it's been a long time coming. Since the last episode, I've pretty much wanted to do it since, but I haven't had a chance because obviously I want to record it. Now we're going to go ahead and do it today. So we're going to go ahead, change mode, delete the blueprint, and make it a drift car. And there you go. It's now a stock drift car, and we can begin building our drift machine. So we've been in need of a drift car for a while now. You know, we don't really need it till we go on to the next promotion, but there is one event that we need to complete in Battle Machine which requires a drift car, and we will do that a bit later. But essentially I kind of want to make this an all-out drift build, as you know I said at the start. That means wide body and all. We're going to go and do all of it today. We've got 150k to spend. We've got a lot of money to spend, so I'm really not bothered about money or anything like that. I just kind of want to make it exactly how I want to make it, if that makes sense. Also, these customization videos are kind of chill because I can just talk you guys through my process of why I'm picking this certain part for the car, and you know why I'm doing certain things, because I find that to be quite interesting. So right now I'm going to put two separate types of rim on. I'm obviously doing the BBS on the back, and I'm thinking I might put some work wheels on the front for no particular reason. That's just kind of the way I like to do it. Do this to drift cars. Ever since Need for Speed 2015 came out, this is always how I've customized drift cars, and that's how it's going to continue to be. So I'm going to go ahead and find some nice front rims, and we'll see where it goes. Okay, so I finally found some rims. That literally took ages. I found these Tenzo rims. They do look quite nice, so we're going to make them as fat as possible. I think we're going to go to 75%, and that looks pretty goddamn nice. I don't know how many inches it is. It doesn't say, obviously. But I do think overall that looks pretty nice. We're going to make the tire as fat as possible. Fat butt.
Hey, fuck it. It ain't enough to fuck with my long nails.
So before we go on to the hood, I kind of want to see what spoilers there are, just to see. We are going to put a huge wing on, and because drift car, so why not? That is my reasoning. We're going to put a big wing on because of it. This one looks cool. So how big can we make it? So I want to make it as tall as possible and as wide as possible. Not that way, the other way. Right, I think I'm going to put it a bit lower. I'm really not taking into account how this is going to affect the car aerodynamically, because, you know, looks are much more important. Right, I think that spoiler looks pretty goddamn awesome. So that's how we're going to keep it. I'm thinking we're going to make it red, because I think red would look quite nice, but again, we'll do that in a bit. Now we can go ahead and do the hood, because obviously we've got that out of the way with. I really want to go in with all of this. I want to make sure that it's got max aero, max control, max power. Now, obviously we might not have the money to do that all today, but we will do that obviously in the future. Now, as for a hood, I'm thinking about stock carbon fiber. Along with the red, that might look quite nice, so we're going to go ahead and slap that on. Roof scoop. Not sure if I want to add a roof scoop, to be honest. Right, I do think this Sidewinder one could look quite nice if you can make it wider. The thing is with the roof scoops, they either need to be really wide, or they kind of just need to have double ones. It's one of those two. What the hell does that do? Does that sink it in? I feel like that just looks stupid, so we're going to completely get rid of that. Roof scoops are just not the way forward. As for exhaust tips, we'll go ahead and have a look at them. I just want the biggest one, because, you know, fart can and all that shit. So that's it for the body customization. We're not going to bother with the racing seats or the roll cage. Now we're going to go ahead and do visuals first. I kind of want to go ahead and do performance before we run out of money. No, I'm going to do visuals first, and then we'll move on to performance. So I kind of want it to be red, like that. That is perfect. That is the perfect color. The question is, do we want it in metallic, matte, iridescent? I do like it in metallic red. Maybe we make it a darker red. That could be quite nice. I feel like that is really, really nice. So we're going to go with that red. As for the paint on the wheels, I don't really know what I want to do with that. I definitely want to make it chrome, because I feel like that is just the best thing to do with it. I might make it a dark grey like that. That looks really aggressive. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a really dark grey. I think that gives it a really nice look. It gives it a really nice aggressive look. And it saves me having to make a vinyl for the car because, you know, A, that is so tedious on Prostreet, and B, I think that looks nice clean. So we're going to keep it as is. I might put a few stickers on here and there off camera, but I'm not going to do it on camera because I will literally be here for ages. I'm now realising, whilst I'm editing this, that I actually didn't even save the wheel paint, so this issue will be solved for the next episode. And that leaves us with 124k, literally just for the performance customization. Now, realistically, that's really not that much when you take into effect that a Stage 3 engine is 50k. But we are going to put a HKS engine in there because that is a very important thing. As well as that, we're also going to go ahead and slap in Stage 3 NOS. Oh, and actually, no, we're gonna do Stage 2 NOS. Or no, should we just do Stage 1 NOS? No, we'll put Stage 2 NOS in for now. And then I kind of want to go Stage 1 on everything else, just so we actually have something in there. Maybe Stage 2 if it's, you know, a bit cheaper. Okay, and that's literally all our earnings gone. We've spent about 150k on this car, and that means we now have a certified drift car. Maybe that wasn't a mistake, but I'm thinking after this promotion event and after the React event we do where we get another car, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, and that way we'll have all 4 cars ready. So we'll have a grip car, we'll have a drift car, we'll have a drag car, and we'll have a speed car, because obviously we're going to get another car from the React sessions. At least that was my thought process. Whether that's actually going to happen, I don't really know yet, but hopefully that will pay off. That is the goal. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead start this this event, this race day, because it actually does have two drifting events in it. We're going to see how this car drifts, and you know, off camera I'll tune it and I'll perfect it, and then we can go ahead and see how it does there. So if we go down here, it's Nevada's highway. So I'm literally going to do those two drift events in this video, and I'll do the rest off camera, and then we can go ahead in the next episode take on the first showdown super promotion event in Chicago, and all should be well. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the first race. Right, so here we go. We are now in the drift race. So there is 3 rounds in Prostreet drift events, and basically it takes the best score from those 3 rounds. Now, I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna do here. I know the drifting mechanics in this game are a bit odd. Oh my god, it's been a while. It's definitely been a while. We are pulling off this drift though. Holy shit, 857. Apparently we're dominating. I didn't think we were doing that good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and NOS around this last one. Was that a good score? 2,378, and we didn't even get light damage. Holy shit. We did really good there. What the fuck? So I'm expecting the same thing here. Hopefully we can beat our score. I genuinely was not expecting to do that well. I reckon we can get 3,000 if I completely just ace the first corner, and because we have got 2 drift bars, I can actually NOS both of the sections, which should give us a NOS bonus, I'm pretty sure. I do remember the Prostreet drifting physics being very weird, but I liked them. I remember I always liked them. Make sure you don't get no damage. Okay, so we did beat our time, but even then we didn't do that well on the last corner. But we're still dominating the... It's got to be because we're early on in the career mode, because I remember it being a lot harder than this. Anyway, we're going to go on to the last round, and hopefully we can get 3k points. I've literally just realised that this car is pumping out 600 horsepower. 600. That's a hell of a lot than basically any car I have in the game so far. So, maybe I should have been a bit more balanced of where I spent my money, but, you know, what can you do, really? It's been done now. You know, kind of looking back on it, I kind of wish I spent a bit more money on a grip car, because at the moment, my grip cars aren't exactly amazing, to be honest. But with that being said, this was worth the money. Oh, my lord. Are we going to get 3k? Of course we're going to get 3k. We got 3.4k. This shit is unreal. This 350Z is genuinely amazing. Now look at that track record broken. The first race we took the 350 in, we've already got a track record, so that's pretty goddamn cool. Now with that being said, we're going to go ahead and do this final drift course. This is the final drift event in the Nevada Highway 2 race day, and then obviously after this we can see what we're going to do from there. But basically I kind of want to get this final event done in the 350, and hopefully we dominate it again. That is the goal. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the race. Right, so here we go again. Now, if this car handles like it did in the last race, All I'm saying is, Drift King, you best be watching out because we're going to get there real quick. This thing is godly. So we're going to go ahead. I can't really see the map because my microphone's in the way. Right, this is a hell of a lot harder. This is a hell of a lot harder. I don't want to get... Oh no, don't get light damage. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was a lot worse. We got 1,665. But guess what? We still came first. The AI must have been shit then. How you got 366 points, I do not know. Let's go! Okay, here we go, round 2. Let's see if we can beat the score. We should be able to, because the first time was shit. I find that the first round is all about just finding the track itself and finding what it looks like. Because once you know the track, it's a bit easier to get points. You're saying poor drifting, but I'm doing better than last time. I'm not. I'm doing a lot worse. That's an invisible wall. Right, it's the second time round. That was very, very poor. And it does seem like everyone is slowly catching up. So I'm hoping that this time, no one beats my score of 1,600. Because I don't think I'll be able to beat it, to be honest. So here we go into the final round. Can we get a dominating score? That is kind of the question here. I hope so, because this thing, I put a lot of money into it. So if I can't, I'll be pretty disappointed with myself. We're going to go ahead and flick it into here. Nice. And flick it. Go on. Turn, 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 turn. Oh. Right. Wasn't awful. That wasn't awful. But there's definitely room for improvement. That was my fault. The car itself is really good. I just did shit then. I'm going to take full blame for that. Regardless, we still came first in that event, and that means we came first in literally both of the drift events. Not quite a breaking record that time, but regardless, I still find it pretty mad how good this car was on the first event, and that's the positive, you know, the positive vibe we're going to take forward through this Let's Play. So that was the 350Z. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace. Fat butt.
Hey, fucking